What is up? So, I've been a long time UFC fan, right? And quite frankly, I believe it to be the best competitive sport there is. These people are literally putting their lives on the line, and they deserve, honestly, my attention, my support as a fan, more than any other sport or competition on the planet, really. And this fight, if you don't know, STEHPON Bonnar versus FORREST Griffin, is the fight that made the UFC. It is the fight that basically made or break the UFC. This fight is so good that this was before internet, before social media. This fight was so good, people would literally call their friends and say, "You gotta go turn on Spike TV and watch this fight. This fight is the best thing we've ever seen, hands down, ever." And I thought to start my series with of commentary and fight review breakdowns, there would be no better place to start than where the UFC started. So, now, getting into it, how I will be breaking down the fights. I will be scoring takedowns and strikes, and then be comparing the tally at the end of each round, totaling it up, and moments. I will also not be scoring strikes on the ground because I feel it's unfair. The guy on top should be striking, the guy on bottom shouldn't be striking, so I don't think you should really be scoring those strikes on the ground, because those strikes on the ground are going towards putting away the fight, ending the fighter, and just winning the fight, hands down. So I don't think you need to add the points on top of that, honestly. And then also, this is a more fair representation of grappling versus striking, which I don't think the UFC really takes into account very well. So, and then the last category I will be judging and scoring will be moments. Moments could consist of knockdowns, submission attempts, anything of the sort that could win the fight, anything that's memorable, and it could also be things that are negative to the fight, like eye pokes, eye gouges, kicking people in the nuts, etc. So, not necessarily super strict rule set. It's obviously at the discretion of myself and what I think landed, what strikes didn't land, and what moments are memorable enough to be put towards and against a fight. Hold on, let me switch to my headphones so you guys don't get any reverb. Alright, we in this bitch. Now, this is, as I said before, the fight that made or broke the UFC. Basically, if they didn't have a good turnout at this event, they'd be screwed. They would have gone bankrupt, and we wouldn't have a UFC that we know of today. It would probably be a very different landscape, more along the lines of pro boxing, which, in my opinion, would have been a travesty and would be terrible. But what you will notice in the crowd, you have all of the stars at the time. This dude is the famous shit talker. I forget his name. Josh Koscheck. He drove fights up by just being the asshole who you wanted to see punched in the face. He's like the original Colby Covington. Now that's the OG. Iceman. That's Randy Couture, also an OG. But all of these people Hall of Famers except Josh Koscheck, I don't think. And they really needed this fight to be good, so they brought out all the stops. forgot they're also fighting for a UFC contract. But
introducing first the fighter standing to my left. This man is a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 9 wins with 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Athens, Georgia, please welcome FORREST GRIFFIN.
What I remember from Forrest is that he is the quintessential definition of bumping uglies.
Who holds a professional record of 9 wins with 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at 204 pounds.
So super even fight, very even body characteristics.
The American Psycho.
I think they had match for each. I'm fairly certain.
BONNAR.
Young Dana. Young Dana. Okay. We got OG Herb. He's been there from the fucking get-go if you didn't know. We about to get into it.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Come on, let's do it.
I'll take it slow. I'm not very good at scoring yet. Nothing as of yet. I'll do 1 strike for Forrest there.
Right in by Forrest. Bonner gets out of the way. These guys are swinging.
There's a good leg kick by Bonner. Overhand right by Forrest.
Nice fake with the kick and then the overhand by Griffin.
Now, you think he learned that from Chuck Liddell? Chuck does that with the left all the time.
That was ugly. I don't think I'm going to score any strike either way.
2 men who never switched hands during the show. Griffin, Liddell, Bonner, the tools. And Griffin loves the competition.
They're both playing very careful, floating on the edge of the pocket. Looked like Bonner might have landed something. I think I'm going 1 to Bonner there for the engagement on the jab. Let's go to the beginning of this engagement. So here. Jab definitely lands for Bonner. So I'll mark him there. Overhand right definitely lands for Forrest. It looks like Forrest left put in work as well. He kind of like slapped him with his left hand there. And then went up for the necktie for the incoming uppercut. So good combination out of Forrest. It doesn't look like Bonner hits on that right hook. It looks like Forrest is first. Yep. It looks like there's no head movement from Forrest really backwards, but there is head movement from Bonner going backwards. So I'm going to give Forrest another strike there as well. I'll do that leg kick as well. Yeah, I can't tell if anything hit here. Leg kick. That's a very light. It doesn't look like anything landed clean. I'm not going to score it. Give Bonner the benefit of the doubt. Looks like Forrest won that engagement. Forrest clenched up and gave him a kiss. Yeah, it looks like Forrest lands with this right straight. Rolls with the punch. Clinches up so Bonner can't do any retaliation. Then he steps in. It looks like the knee landed as well. Looks like he missed the uppercut and the right hook he tried to throw off the clinch. I'm going to put down for moments clenched uppercuts. I think that's very, that's a good note. I think that's another strike for Forrest. I'll give a strike to Bonnar as well because he stayed in the pocket. It looks like Bonnar just hit him with one. That was another. Can't tell what happens. It looks like Forrest threw a low leg kick there. I'll give him that. That was a well-timed low kick that fucking completely stopped Bonnar in his tracks. That's another low kick for Forrest.
Forrest taking the center of the octagon and continuously Stephen Bonnar circling on the outside. Bonnar in the green trim trunks.
Big misses. Looks like Bonnar hit him off of the last miss. But Bonner's really only hitting him in ones. He isn't really throwing together good counters. Like right there, he hit him with that right hook, but then he lunged. He completely missed. Just missed. Looks like I'm gonna give Forrest one there as well, and I'll give Bonnar. Oh, he teed off. I'll give him. I'll give Steven a couple two. Hit him with another two there. Hit him with another jab. Bonnar's really starting to pick it up. He started throwing combos there, and he got a nice three-piece. Oh, huge strikes from Forrest. I gotta watch that back. Huge strike out of Forrest. Oh my goodness, I'm watching that back. Forrest definitely hit him with a really strong right straight there. Looks like he tapped him with his right hand there. Big overhand right as well. Another big right. Such ugly strikes coming through, but they're well timed. He just dodges that knee. Like, such an ugly strike, but Forrest knows when to throw these strikes. Like, that's an overhand like that. He fucking thrown a fucking softball out here. Bonnar hit him with a really good right after that. Let's watch that right back from Bonnar. Boom! Definitely counting that strike. I'll give him another one for that left. I really think Bonnar should have thrown an elbow with that right hand. Would have been huge there. But now they're going into a grappling exchange. Good dirty box. Like, Forrest is winning this off his dirty boxing alone. Really good. Really big takedown. A reversal off takedown. How much should I score a reversal off takedown? I think that the takedown and then the reversal kind of cancel each other out, honestly. So if I score takedowns 2 points, it'd be plus 2 points for a reversal. That's how it is in wrestling. That's how it makes sense to me. So that's how I'm going to score it. Stephen Bonnar is doing a really good job. +1 escape for Forrest. I'm going to do another 2 strikes for those 2 knees. And again, I'm not counting strikes on the ground. That's another 2 strikes with that right-left hook. Joe said there was a counter. I didn't see it, but I'll trust Joe. Huge left hook from Forrest. Bonnar answers back. Literally, look at Forrest's fucking face there. Oh my goodness. He is shook. That's another 2 for Bonnar. 2 misses for Bonnar. Bonnar is definitely missing more than Forrest. I'm going to give another 2. I'm going to give 1 for Forrest. That was too ugly. I don't think he did that much damage. Even though he hit two punches, right? They were kind of like really shitty form. Throw into cage. That was pretty dominant. If he got a takedown, I would have given him 2 points for that. But it was just a throw into the cage. I'll give him some props for that. That was pretty fucking sick. Look at this. Tossing him around. I didn't count that overhand right off the throw. That overhand right still hurt, Joe. It looked like he fucking... No matter where that's landing, that's... Good counter from Bonnar. Off that right straight from Forrest. Right here. Yep. Good timing out of Bonnar. Forrest is winning this off his dirty boxing alone. Oh, huge overhand right. I don't think the knee really landed much. They said big knee, so I'll count the knee as well. But holy fuck. Forrest's pace is insane. He's just outpacing Bonnar. I'll give Bonnar that right straight. Another right straight came through and landed. I'm going to give 3 there for that combo. 1, 2, 3. That was a good combo out of Bonnar. That knee was big. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Joe, this is pretty rough to score. I ain't gonna lie. There are a lot of strikes being thrown. I think Bonnar has better form, but another takedown for Griffin. Griffin has been dominating the grappling exchanges on the feet. Dominant grappling. I'm going to give dominant grappling to Forrest. Oop. Back mount. Arm bar attempt. I don't think he sinks this arm bar for sure. I know how this fight works. I've seen this fight before, shocker. It goes the distance. But absolutely dominating. Forrest absolutely dominated that round. Hands down dominated that round. 2 takedowns. One of them reversed, so I'll take one away from Griffin, but he still got that second takedown late in the round. And then when you go, let's look over moments. Stephan Bonner's big moments. He had, what's it called? Good counters. Counters in pocket. He really stood in there under the heat. But the biggest, so the biggest moments for Stephan Bonnar in that first round were certainly the reversal off the first takedown. He immediately basically negated that takedown on all the grappling effort Forrest put in. And then after that, he had really good counters in the pocket. I'll give him +2 for that as well. Okay. Clenched uppercuts. So Forrest Griffin definitely won that round through his dirty boxing and his clenched uppercuts. I'm counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 strikes, all-purpose strikes out of Forrest Griffin in that round, and I'm counting 21 all-purpose strikes. But as I said, Forrest was definitely dominant in the grappling of that round, and he ended up getting a back mount and a armbar attempt. So that's putting him, that's just cementing the fact he was definitely dominant in that round. +4. But yeah, so he was super dominant in the grappling exchanges on the feet and on the ground. Just with that one lapse of moment on the reversal. But then again, he also stood the fuck up. He got reversed on and then stood the fuck up. So when I'm putting the points together, I'm looking at 21 points +2 for the reversal off the takedown, and then +2 for good counters in the clinch. So that's putting Stephan Bonnar at 25 points for the first round. 25 points for the first round. And then I'm giving 30 points for striking for Forrest, +4 points for the 2 takedowns, +1 point for the escape, +1 point for the throw into the cage. I thought that was dope. Only one person get dominant grappling each round, so I'll give that +4. And then the back mount is a +2. I don't know. Should back mount should be +2 for sure. And then armbar attempt would be another +2. So that means basically when you get into a dominant grappling position in the back, full mount, right? That's going to be a +2. And then obviously if you're in full mount and you get a submission attempt, that's going to be another +2. And then, but then again, if you're in full mount, you can just end the fight with strikes. But if you're in back mount and you get a submission attempt, no matter which way it goes about, that's going to be another +2 for every submission attempt in that role. That's how I score. That's how I think the UFC should be scored. And it should be scored like this, completely transparent. So I'm talking about everything that I think is going on. So I got 34 points, 36 points, 40 points, 44 points for Forrest. Now, of course, the thing with this setup, in between rounds, goes back to 0, motherfucker. In between rounds, it's 0. So I got round 1, RW, round 1 winner is definitely Forrest. I'm leading on Forrest. Let me set up the round 2. TDs, S. I'll go to the second page for any big moments, I guess. I'll just put an M. I don't need fucking all that extra shit. But yeah, I think that's a fair way to score these fights. Because, I mean, if Stephan Bonnar knocked down Forrest Griffin 4 times, I wouldn't really have probably given him the round, honestly. Knockdowns are probably the thing that I'm going to score the highest at either 3 or 4 points. I think it should be 4, because if you're getting knockdowns, that's a dominant. You're dominating that section of striking, and I know striking is so competitive, like fucking the Fury and the, what's it called? I don't know. The black dude that can hit super hard fought Fury, but they both knocked each other down multiple times in the fight. So it's like, you can't just say one knockdown is going to be striking dominant, right? So basically, there's higher upside to getting knockdowns, but if you dominate the grappling, you will for sure get those 4 points, but you won't get anything more than those 4 points.
No, they both punched each other in the mouth. That was probably one of the most
Okay, into round 2, back to 0-0.
championship history tonight. That was the Hagler-Hearns first round of Ultimate Fighting Championship history. Shaking out
Forrest
the arms.
getting loose.
Somebody's going to get knocked out, partner. This is an incredible fight. Somebody is going to get rocked. So evenly matched. Yeah, that's the incredible thing about it.
I think Forrest has just been putting up way more pressure in the first round. He really won that round, hands down. It doesn't look like anything fucking landed there. I ain't gonna lie. Good first strike on the board for Bonnar. Good jab by Bonnar. Doesn't look like anything else landed. And again, back to the clinch. Oh, huge takedown. Completely stopped the striking pressure out of Bonnar. Dominant pressure. Forrest is definitely very dominant in the grappling.
I would really hate to see the fight stop because of this.
I'm going to give 2 points for dominant grappling there.
doesn't look like they're going to stop it because it's not any danger going into his eyes. And here they go again. This has got to be an advantage for Bonnar right now, though. This place is erupting. The crowd in here is just on its feet. Oh, uppercut just missed.
Huge strikes out of Bonnar there. Huge strike. Oh my gosh. I have to go back and watch that. Let me go slow. Make this easier on myself. Okay. So they're about to tee off. One strike out of Bonnar for sure with that left hook. Forrest steps back from the right cross. They're really just throwing 1-2 combos. Very basic striking. Forward and backwards. Huge uppercut from Bonnar. I'm going to give him two points for that uppercut. That's a very significant strike. I don't think anything landed from Forrest. Another left hook from Bonnar landed. They're really just throwing like crazy, hoping to land. Good jab out of Forrest. That's his first real strike of this round. I'll give 1 to Forrest and 1 to Bonnar there. Good head movement out of Bonnar. Goes for the takedown. Oh, takedown reversal. Takedown reversal. +2 out of Forrest. That was really strong grappling. Looks like he hits him with the over-under. Hip toss into the cage. It's really crazy Bonnar didn't fall over there. Oh, Bonnar didn't fall over there because he's cheating, grabbing Forrest's thing. So I'm gonna do a -1 for Bonnar. -1 short grab. Yeah, but the only reason he didn't fall over there is because he grabbed the shorts there. If he gets another takedown here, that would be huge. I'm gonna score that knee as well. That one looked like Bonnar lifted up, took damage. Fucking slipped out, huge knee. I'm giving 2 to Bonnar for that. That was a huge knee, man. That was a huge knee. Actually, that, like, look at Bonnar's face. He's like, how the fuck didn't I just knock this motherfucker out? Look at this. Look at this. He's like, how the fuck didn't I knock him out? What the fuck? Did you see that fucking knee? Holy fuck. It's like perfectly timed knee. Honestly. Like, just, oh, yeah, the fucking whiplash. His head starts here and ends there in, like, we're watching this at 0.25 speed, so this shit is fucking, he snapped his head up. Well worth 2 points on the strike. Forrest is looking tired. Another huge strike. Another good jab out of Bonnar. Bonnar is really... Oh, another good jab. Hit him with 2 good jabs there. It's much easier to do this on fucking 0.25 speed. Holy fuck. This round is going to be a lot harder to score as Bonnar is more clearly winning the striking. Another jab. Bonner's timed Forrest's jab there perfectly. Not really landed anything there. Good jab by Forrest. If Forrest doesn't land that jab there, that uppercut by Bonnar probably hits. Looks like the looping right won that exchange. So I'll give Forrest another strike. Good grappling defense. I think that's a mute point on the grappling. It was really good by Bonnar to turn the hips. Good drive by good drive into the cage by Forrest. Forrest looking for the lockdown so that knee can't come up and knock him out again. God damn. These are not well-conditioned athletes. It doesn't look like that landed. It doesn't look like that landed as well. Looks like that one landed. I'll score that one. And I'll do +2 for +2 for clench pressure as well out of Forrest. Like Bonnar can't really do what he wants to right now because he's in a clinch, so I'm gonna give +2 for Forrest on that. Doesn't look like that right landed. Absolutely two warriors exhausted. Okay. Forrest is just trying to win these clinches because he's too tired to throw punches. Huge knees. Another 2 points for Bonnar. And then I'll give a huge moment. Huge knee. I'll give him +2 on the bottom for the multiple huge knees he landed this round. Right cross out of Bonnar landed. And yeah, I'm kind of double scoring the knees because I gave him 2 points each time he landed. But, however, I feel that just the impact of the knees together kind of compound the damage that has been done, you know? I'm going to give 2 more knees to Bonnar. But just normal strikes because they're to the body. But that's hard, bro. It doesn't look like that one landed. Oh. I'm going to give him one point for the knees, actually. I don't know. I guess 2 points. Those knees were so hard out of the clinch. He's giving up his back, turning away, looking for a hip toss. I think Forrest really needs to get a takedown to even be in consideration for winning this round at this point. Whoever gets this takedown, I think gets the... Oh, That's a mute point, mute point, mute point, mute point, mute point. Who wins? Who wins? Who wins? Who wins? I think it's mute. I think it's a mute point. I think it's even. I don't think anyone won that grappling exchange clearly, so I'm not going to award points to either side. Another big knee. Another two points for those knees. Yeah, I'm glad I put another 2 points for the huge knees under moments, because like he's hit so many at this point. The compounding damage from them is a really big factor into this round and who's winning. Like, if you look at who's winning right now off this screen grab, who would you think, right? Who would you think is winning right now? It's definitely Stephen Bonnar. He is still in the fight, eyes open. He's looking at the clock. He's preparing how he's going to fight for the rest of the round, how much gas tank he still has. Whereas FORREST is hanging on for dear life. I'm going to go back to normal speed for this. Again, but FORREST is still dominating in these clenches, and that's why he isn't being put away, right? FORREST knows that he can win in the clinch, and that's what he's going to do. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give... Oh, yeah. How do I even score that? Looks like he missed there. Looks like FORREST hit with an uppercut there. Looks like Bonnar hit with a left hook off the break. Looks like Bonnar sort of connected. I don't know. It looks like he connected with that right, overhand right. So I'll give that to him. And I'll give Bonnar that jab right there. Another jab out of FORREST. Really smart for FORREST to engage in the clinch there. Bonnar was teeing up on his right hand. Nice overhand left out of Bonnar off the break. Another left. Traded jabs. Bonnar's winning the exchange because he hit that another left. Let's go back and watch. Make sure I'm right. That was the first left I was talking about. First left. Traded jabs. Traded jabs. Jab again out of Bonnar. 1-2 out of Bonnar. I'll go back to half speed. Right hand out of Bonnar. I don't think that right hand landed. It was a glancing blow, it looked like. Again, FORREST is winning these, or is staying in this fight just off his pure grappling prowess. Good left hook by Bonnar. And this is why I believe each round should be scored separately, because Bonnar is absolutely dog walking this round, and if you include the score of FORREST in the first round, it would be a lot different. And I don't think it's a true, like, you can't really tell who won the round if you include all of the points from each round. They're both exhausted. I'm not scoring any strikes there. Nothing really looks very consequential. Bonnar looking to the clock again. Ooh, I'll count that. Uppercut from FORREST. I know it doesn't look like he threw with a bunch of pressure, bunch of force. Good jab out of FORREST as well to end the round. Round over. So let's tally up the points. No takedowns for Bonnar. plus 2 points for the 1 takedown for Griffin, and then I'm counting 11 strikes out of Griffin that round, and I am counting a whopping 10, 20, 25, 29 strikes out of Bonnar that round. I'll subtract 1 for the short grab that stopped one of the takedowns out of Griffin. So Bonnar's at 28, and then plus 2 again for the other knees. That puts him at 30 for this round. And then let's tally up the other one, Forrest Griffin. So I'm sitting at, with takedowns and strikes included, it's looking at 13 points. Dominant grappling, plus 2 points, 15. TR, takedown reversal, yeah. That was a clean takedown reversal that would have been another takedown. So I'm putting him at, 15, 17. And then clenched pressure. Basically, the only reason Bonnar probably didn't finish him is Forrest Griffin's clench pressure, so I'm putting him at 19 points for that round. God damn, I can't fucking... My writing has gotten so bad. Fuck. 19. Round 2 winner, STEHPON Bonnar. So we're looking at a 1-1 fight here. Pretty clearly, in my opinion. Let me set up the final round. Round 3. Round 3. Takedowns. Takedowns. Strikes. Strikes. And then moments. Okay. And we're off into round 3. Absolute exhaustion. Absolutely. Facts. Which, hey, spoilers, that is what happens. Both of these people end up getting contracts. Let's get right into it. Okay. I'm going to put this at 0.75 speed and mute. Okay. Down to the fucking championship round. Leg kick, first strike for Forrest. Looks like that kick out of Bonnar landed as well. Traded. Another leg kick out of Forrest. 1. So we're looking at 2-1 for strikes as of right now. Nothing landed there. Looks like that right straight out of Forrest landed. So I'll give Forrest another strike there. Bonnar hit him with a nice right counter. I don't know if I should count that jab. That jab was very sloppy. No, that was a good jab. I'll count that jab. good one or straight left hook combo out of Bonnar into a clinch. Overhook pressure out of Bonnar. I think that you're playing into Forrest game here, though. You don't really want to be in the clinch if you're Bonnar. Oh, I got to give something for that knee there. That was a big knee in the clinch. Looked like it did damage. Nothing came off the break on the clinch. Even though Forrest threw the uppercut, didn't look like it landed. Bonnar taking steps back. I'll do a +1 FP for forward pressure out of Forrest. He forced Bonnar to take steps backwards. Good right straight out of Bonnar. I'm going to put good counters under Bonnar's. I'll do +1 for the good counters. Another left right out of Bonnar. Oh, another left came through big. The right didn't follow up though. Ooh, good right straight out of Forrest. Stumbling out of Forrest. These guys are absolutely exhausted. Bonnar's hands have dropped. Forrest's hands are a little bit higher. Good jab out of Forrest. He won that jab trade. Ooh, look at that. Looks like that right hand landed as well. Bonnar isn't doing as well as he was in the last round of getting out of the pocket when Forrest is throwing his straights. Good jab out of Bonnar. Good cross out of Bonnar. The jab afterwards didn't end up landing. Another good leg kick out of Forrest. Right now they're tied in strikes, and the only reason is because Forrest threw those two good leg kicks this round. Another leg kick straight right. Leg kick straight right out of Forrest. No, it was a leg kick. Yeah, no, it was a leg kick into a straight right, and then he missed the left hook off that. That was a good little sneaky combo. Forrest is doing a good job of good jab out of Bonnar. Let me watch that back. Bonnar, not Connor. Jab. It looks like Forrest also got through with two jabs as well. I don't know. Did Bonnar land that left hook? That's what I'm going back to see. Jab. Both trading jabs. Left hook, jab. Sheesh. Absolutely even striking exchange there. And again, Forrest is only in the lead on striking because of those leg kicks. Everything else is even Stevens. Oh. I can't tell if Forrest landed that first right cross, and that's the reason Bonnar missed. It looks like they both missed. Actually an inch away from each other's faces. That's what I'm saying. Both of these fighters have like the exact same reach. This is as fair as a fight will ever get. I'm pretty sure they're both grappling forward people. Jab. I'm going to give Forrest a point for that jab to break up the rhythm of Bonnar's right straight. I don't know what this does. Forrest looking at the clock. Looks like we're getting a little lull in the action. Looks like something landed out of Forrest there. I'll give him a point for that left hook. Ooh, nice right straight up Bonnar. Going back to 0.5 speed. I think that this round is going to come down to takedowns, really. Another good jab out of Bonnar. Missed the check hook out of Forrest. Another good jab by Bonnar. Another good jab. Fuck. Good jab by Forrest. They're just trading jabs. It's like whoever hits first is going to win that striking exchange as of right now. Another good jab out of Forrest. Forrest has had so many of those jabs that just break up Bonnar's timing and rhythm right before he's about to throw a strike. Very good defensive fight out of Forrest to hang on in the second round like that. They both missed their punches, but it's like Bonnar throws one punch, Forrest is throwing two. And that volume has really been the difference in round one and has been the difference of this round. Again, Forrest is making Bonnar go back. Holy crap, Forrest hits with a huge right. Bonnar counts with his left check hook. Sheesh. And just so you can see before, he hits with that right straight into a fucking check left hook. Into a very bad +1 takedown defense for what's it called? For Forrest. Let's watch this back. Right straight, left hook. Bonnar goes for the takedown. Very sloppy. Doesn't commit. Forrest gets the over-under. Gets dominant grappling position against the cage. I got half a mind to give points to Griffin for this dominant grappling exchange. If Forrest gets any type of damage or a takedown, anything here, I don't think I give any points for that or any more points for that. I already gave him one for the takedown defense. But I think that's all included. If Forrest had done more damage in the clinch there, I would probably give him a 2 DG points, which are dominant grappling points. And then if Forrest got a takedown, of course, I would have given him a takedown. Just so you can think about what I'm thinking about when I'm scoring this. Both very, very tired fighters. Glancing blow on that right straight from Forrest. Looks like Bonnar hit him with a right hook to punish. Another left. Ooh, he's in southpaw now, so he threw a left cross there, actually. So I'll give him a point for that. That's what I mean. There's so many times in this fight where it's like an inch away from each other's faces. Another leg kick. 1 point for the leg kick there. I'm going to give Bonnar a point for the right hook there. And again, forward pressure. I'm going to give him a point for forward pressure again, because I think that's pretty impactful right now in the fight. If you're giving up ground, it's because you're scared. Or you're tired, or you're playing reserved, but if you're walking forward, you don't have those inhibitions. Another good clinch from FORREST to stop a lot of damage coming through. Ooh, big knee came through from FORREST. I'm going to give him 2 for that big knee, because that's a knee to the face there. Yep. And that landed. You can see the head pop. The head's down. Pops up. Probably the reason Bonnar wasn't able to land that right hook. I'll give him 1 point for that knee to the body in the clinch. FORREST steps into that overhand right. He knocks him out. I'll give Bonnar a point for that jab. He kind of stopped, threw off FORREST rhythm. Oh, so tired. They're bumping uglies like crazy. They're trying to throw, and that's the fight. So I'll let this play on the background. Absolute war. This is one of... Could I please change the playback speed? YouTube? Frick, man. Okay. Okay. No takedowns in the final round from either person. I'm scoring 19 strikes for Bonnar, and I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 20 strikes for FORREST. Holy fuck, this fight is super even. Bonnar got a +1 for his good counters in moments, so I'm going to give him 20 points total for that round. And I can already tell you who the winner is going to be. I got 20 points +1 for forward pressure, +1 for the takedown defense, and +1 for forward pressure at the end of the fight as well. So I'm putting FORREST at 23 points for the winner of the fight that made the UFC as FORREST GRIFFIN. It is such a close fight, such a hard fight to call. But really, what set him apart was the leg strikes, which were ahead of the time. FORREST GRIFFIN, and, like, they weren't around back then as much as you see today. So no biggie.
Where do you beat?
And I don't think if FORREST and the UFC ended up agreeing with me.
It's all about right. 13 minutes. And now we're gonna walk around like 2 ugly sons of bitches.
No kidding. What a great fight. this is how I believe fights should be scored, completely transparent, and fucking everything is written down. You can see what I'm giving points for, every single thing. I'm not doing 10-point must systems. That's just stupid as fuck. But you guys can see here, I got FORREST with 44 points in the first round to win the first round over BONNAR. 25 points in the second round. I have BONNAR up 30 points to 19 to FORREST 19 for a 1-1 going into the third. And in the third round, very close, but because of the forward pressure, the takedown defense, and the forward pressure at the end of the fight. So there was forward pressure in the beginning of the round from FORREST, and there was forward pressure at the end of the round from FORREST. But really, if you guys don't want to fucking include that, the make or break for this fight is the takedown defense. If you don't include the 2 forward pressure points I gave FORREST, the takedown defense FORREST got off of BONNAR's very sloppy takedown is what's going to be the difference of this fight, which is what makes MMA great. It's not just one discipline. You have to be good at all of them. I would actually say BONNAR was a better striker, but FORREST had more pressure, and through his dominant grappling, he won the fight. So, if you watched, thank you. Look out for other free fight commentaries and breakdowns. I really like this. I have been a fan of the UFC all of my life. Grew up wrestling, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my merch store if you want to support anything that I do. That's the best way to support. As not only do I get direct money from you, and I don't have to go through Twitch or YouTube or anyone, but you also get something. You get a sticker, fucking shirt, whatever you want, whatever you think is cool. Yeah, you get. So you actually get something for supporting me instead of just some internet points. So, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time. Bye.